This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Jean-Claude Van Damme reportedly facing charges of having sex with trafficked women in Romania.
Oh, my.
Bro.
I did have that on my bingo card this morning.
Are you telling me you can't get laid without having trafficked women?
Feels illegal. Just, I'm not a lawyer, but legal of great mind. But it's got a ring of illegality to it.
Allegedly accepting sex with several women as a gift.
Yeah, that's the not good part.
Yeah, that seems
nobody ever gifts me.
creepy.
Nobody ever gifts me 5 women. How about you? It says, "Hey, it's on the house."
Right.
You're a good guy.
Yeah, that feels bad, doesn't it? Feels bad.
I'm at the gym. Some guy comes up. Hey, see those 5 broads over there?
Right.
That's a gift from the Princeton Club.
That are trapped in rooms and can't get out.
We keep them locked up in the storage room, where we work on treadmill.
Yeah. So the Romanian Directorate for Investigating Organized Crime and Terrorism filed a criminal complaint against Van Damme, claiming he knowingly had sex with several women who were being trafficked.
Oh, my.
That's a roundhouse kick to the face right there.
Jean-Claude.
The actor allegedly met with several people also under investigation for sex trafficking crimes. Oh, dude.
Now I can think about it, Jean-Claude doing the splits and his big balls flopping around.
Yeah.
Thanks for putting that image in my mind.
They offered to let him have sex with 5 Romanian models as a gift. Oh, that just feels gross to say.
Did he? That's the question.
I mean, I don't think you get charged if you don't.
All criminal.
If you say no, I don't think there's any crime happening.
Criminal implications aside, I dig his energy level. I mean, he's got to be about 70, isn't he?
Yeah, well, nothing's saying they liked it. The alleged incident is said to have gone down in Cannes, so the French government reportedly has to authorize criminal proceedings. Unclear if or when that might happen. Of course, he's not the only public figure who's been accused of crimes related to sex trafficking in Romania. Andrew and Tristan Tate, who were only recently allowed to leave the country after they were arrested on sex trafficking charges back in 2022. Andrew Tate, of course, has been making headlines because his ex-girlfriend, says he beat the snot out of her during a sexual encounter when he just recently came back to the States, to which I say, I am so shocked that he would do that. It's just so out of character.
I hope he can break free and go make kickboxer number 18, because I missed the first 17.
Yeah,
Hope I can see the dramatic conclusion of Enforcer Part 28.
Yeah, I know.
No, I like him. It is weird. We always say that thing where it's like these guys that have a ton of money, why are you even getting mixed up with these people?
Right.
What are you doing, man?
If you have that much money and you're that famous or good at something,
yes.
Why do you need to pay for sex?
Right. Well, he was gifted
but
the sex.
It sounded like he was charged, though. So
Well,
is that
and then
a gift?
and then you're almost targeted because you're famous, and then I'm just saying you're even more on the radar because you're so famous.
Well,
no matter.
That's so weird. It's like, hi, here's a housewarming gift. It's sex with 5 Romanian models. That's so weird. That's so weird.
At that point in your life, I just think it's weird to feel like that's how you need to get that process done. I don't know.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm sure it has to do.
Just because you can or something? I don't know. That's a really hard,
Yeah, and I'm sure it's rough sex. I'm sure it's sex that you don't have
for sport.
Right.
He's a jock. Right?
Yeah, totally. So
maybe he likes getting kicked in the balls by 5 women. People are into weird stuff. Who knows, man? Who knows? But it's all got that Epstein smell to it, doesn't it?
100%.
The whole thing when it comes to famous people.
Yeah, gross. It is gross.
The Epstein smell. Smells like eggs and musty balls.
Man, you're gross.
You're a grosser.
I don't want to hear.
You're a grosser.
I mean, you put the visual in there. That's for sure.
You're a grosser.
Oh my God! Stop.
Do you ever see a Von Damme movie in your life?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Because my brother would watch them.
That's cool. What's the one where he was fighting? That's the joke.
That's hilarious.
No, the one with that big. What was his most famous movie? Oh my God, I haven't. Hey, let me check.
It's my favorite part of the show.
Damn. Well, it doesn't
like
help
Von
that.
Don something. Was he on Friends at one point?
I think he
was he?
I think he might have been.
He showed up on Friends for an episode.
Did he?
No, I think she's right.
I have no idea.
Von Don Clam, they fought over it. Monica and Rachel fought over who was because they were doing a movie in New York, and I think it was Von Don Clam. Is that or am I saying the last name wrong? I apologize.
Well, no, your version's funnier. Your version's great.
Well, I mean, my version is only really knowing who he is through Friends. So,
Which I love that. So it was he's ashamed of his Friends episode. No.
Oh, is he? That's too bad.
Dude's made a million movies though. Guy's been.
What is his last name?
Guy's always busy.
1996 appearance on Friends. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I think I know who that is. That's funny because I wouldn't have known what you were talking about without the Friends.
Oh,
episode.
Lionheart. Lionheart was the good one. It's where he was a street fighter. He came back because his sister died or something, and he had to make money, so he just started kicking ass under bridges and overpasses and stuff.
Bloodsport was another one.
Bloodsport was huge.
Yeah.
Bloodsport, probably more famous. Yeah, you probably call it. That's probably the one. Bloodsport had that big dude in it. I can't remember that. Karate guy. Yeah. Fun movies. I don't know. They were time capsules. You watch that, the way they dress and all that good stuff.
Not anymore. Now it's ruined.
Yeah.
Now
nice.
Yeah, now I'm going to be like, oh, that's a guy that broke 5 Romanian models in some dingy room.
Ugh.
At least that's what I don't know, when I picture
Well, now I
trafficked
will.
people. Yeah, no kidding.
So who busted him out?
It
One of
doesn't say.
Oh,
But he was hanging out with people that were being investigated for sex trafficking. So maybe it was just they were being investigated and then he was caught up in it.
Wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're
Hanging out with sleazy people.
100%.
You kind of are who your friends are. And like that's something that I've kind of like talked to the boys about, Like
Right.
I don't, it's not like 100%. It's not a statement to like die on the hill with, but like you got to ask yourself, why am I hanging out with these people? And if they're doing shady stuff, what does it make me look like?
Yep, exactly. And you just don't want to be, I don't know. You don't want to be under that umbrella.
No.
Ella.
Hang with the quality.
Yeah, you can't. It's almost like you can't get away with anything anymore. Even
Almost.
Even in your glory days. I mean, I don't know. I'd like to hang out with him though and like do the splits and stuff. I know it sounds a little gay, but it'd be kind of cool.
Can you do the splits?
I can if over time. I used to be able to when I ran track, but that's when I was 160 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah, and you don't. Are you stretching these days?
A little bit, not as much as I wish I would.
Then you can't.
But no.
You'll break
Well, no, that's why I said
Because I
Yeah.
stretch every day and can't.
if
So
I build,
like,
I can build up to it. If
you
if I stick to it.
100% could.
yeah, that's the idea of a muscle.
I don't
but-
want to put that much work into it.
No, I don't want you to strain something. Chrissy's already so disappointed
I
with
got
your
enough
sexual performances.
with my bursitis and my hangnails, and I've got various creams.
John.
Yeah, I've got various creams I can put on things.
There ain't enough cream.
Hey, you don't want to know what the forceps are for in my briefcase.
I don't. You're right.
You don't even want to smell those.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
There was drama in Beaver Dam. Remember that missing teenager?
Yeah.
Missing and pregnant Wisconsin teenager been found safe. 40-year-old man she was supposedly with has been arrested. This was I feel like this went on for months.
When I first saw this headline this morning, I thought it was referring to the kid at Devil's Lake State Park.
Oh.
That went missing.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, oh, yeah, good. I mean, I'm glad this ended well, but I wish you'd get the other one. That other one bothers me. Why? Do you think about that much? I
do.
I hate that story.
Yeah.
I wish we could find that kid. I'd go up there and look around myself, but then I'd get lost.
Sophia Franklin was 16 years old and 3 months pregnant when she was reported missing on February 3rd by her family. Spotted on security video leaving her home the day prior. That Amber Alert was issued, extended into Arkansas and Missouri.
Wow.
They believed she was with Gary Day, 40, of Arkansas, and Gary, the father of Franklin's unborn baby. Yeah, you're 40 with a 16-year-old. According to investigators, Franklin began communicating with Day online in April 2024. Prosecutors initially believed Day picked Franklin up and took her to her home in central Arkansas. Early Thursday morning, officials canceled the Amber Alert, saying Sophia Franklin was found safe and that Gary Day was taken into custody. He's charged with 2 counts of child abduction and 2 counts of child enticement. They didn't say where the 2 were found. She turned 17 on April 2nd, and she's 5 months pregnant.
Is the Arkansas consent law different? Did you say that? Maybe I wasn't listening. Is there more wiggle room in Arkansas, as we say, in the business? And by the business, I mean the industry, of course.
The age of consent is 16, but I don't think that matters because she lived in Wisco.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Oh boy. What now?
Well, now we wait. They got him.
Okay.
So there you have it.
Well, she's probably in love. I mean,
right. Well, she doesn't know any better. She's 16.
Well, right. I mean,
like, think about how dumb you were at 16.
Oh, there are no words in the English language to tell you how dumb I was at 16.
Dude, I know, right?
I thought when I was 16. Let me tell you something. So there was this. I told you this story. There's this girl that lived up on the corner. It was the sister of the girl I shot with the BB gun. Brenda was her sister.
Yeah.
And she was 2 years older, and she worked at the Burger King and had her own car, and I was smitten. I thought I was going to fall in love, and that was going to be the end of it.
Yeah.
We're going to settle down right there in Old Steam Corners, Ohio. And then I'd sit up and wait for a car to drive by after working the late shift at the BK. Oh, yeah, man. I was smitten. I don't know what was wrong with me. She's a good kisser.
My God. Yeah, when I was 16, I was talking on the phone with that creepy DJ.
Oh, that's a great story. We have that. I wish I had the CD that's on a best of. Oh, wow.
That's so bad. Yeah, I would spend hours
at
night on the phone with this DJ.
Right.
Who will remain unnamed.
You don't remember
but he
what?
Worked overnight.
That was a great story.
And then eventually...
You met him, but then you chickened out, right?
Yeah, we arranged a meetup. Me and my friend Kristen. And and we saw him pull up, and then we went and hid.
Right.
And I'm like, thank God.
Right.
We did.
I will... Boy, I got to find that story. You told that really well. It took us like 15 minutes to get through that topic.
Dude. Yeah, that was...
You're lucky you weren't murdered.
Yeah. Creeper. I mean, he was in his 30s for sure.
Sly used to do. I mean, Sly's lured a lot of girls like you in.
That's so not true.
So,
stop it. That is not true.
No, you can say his name. He'll appreciate it. I will find that. Boy, I forgot about that story. Well, that was kind of your first brush with
DJs.
Yeah. It's gonna. Man, I hate to lump us up with all of these super DJ stalker. I hate to put us in the same wheelhouse, but same thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, but your girlfriend. So you hid. He showed up. What, at Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Yeah, Taco Bell. And what were you gonna do?
No idea.
Yeah. All right.
No idea.
You just thought he was cool on the radio. You called him.
Right. I called in, and we started. Who knows? We started talking, and he knew I was younger. So I keep going back to that. Like, what?
Right.
30-year-old stays on the phone with and whatever. I was 15, 16 at the time. Because I don't think I drove out there. I think it was Kristen that drove. And, like, who stays on the phone with someone for that long, knowing they're that young? Unless you're a predator. But, whatever. At that time, you don't realize what's happening. You think it's cool. because an older person's talking to you.
Right.
You know, but it's not cool.
Well, that's how I met my future wife when she was calling in for a song on Z104.
I know.
Different set of circumstances.
It's totally different.
I mean, I was, yeah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even say that. Oh, boy.
So anyway, the Beaver Dam girl is back. I'm sure probably didn't, I don't know if she wanted to get found or not.
Right.
I don't know what the story is. I'm sure there'll be a Lifetime movie about it eventually. So.
How about that dude from with the DUIs? Did you see that story?
Oh, you want to talk about that?
How about this guy?
Okay, hold on. I need my song. I can't do it without my song.
Oh.
You know how this works.
I thought we'd keep it right here in Wisco.
Mazomania dude arrested for his 11th OWI offense Wednesday morning in Middleton.
He's going for the record, the Dirty Dozen.
One more and his punch card is full.
Set of steak knives.
Middleton police said at 1:24 in the a.m., an officer was driving on University Avenue and the 63-year-old man failed to dim his high beam headlights.
Wow.
So the traffic stop was initiated and he was like, I've been drinking. His BAC was .11.
I better start using my blinker.
So...
Yeah, it's funny. I saw .11. I'm like, do you have 11 people in the car? What? Was that his blood alcohol? No, 11 DUIs. I'm like, no.
Yeah, 11 DUIs and .11.
Why do you still get to drive? No.
No, we don't have the suspect's name because he hasn't officially been charged yet, I guess. So.
Oh, well, his name's all over the place, but that's fine.
Oh, is it?
I feel like I know that dude. Anyways. Yeah, it's in all the...
Well, it's not on Channel 3.
I feel like I know him from a particular bar, which makes me believe I know why he was on University Avenue at 1 in the morning. I won't say the bar. I play a lot of Golden Tee there. With your mom.
No, you don't. Okay? My mom doesn't hang out with you. Timothy Burkhalter of Mazo.
I don't think getting your 11th DUI is going to necessarily stop you from drinking. It doesn't seem like a deterrent to me.
Oh, and yeah, of course, because he had .02 prohibited alcohol concentration restriction because, he had 10 other DUIs. Yeah.
He's going for the high score, folks.
It's just crazy.
He's going for the 12 pack. Oh, he's going for the 12 pack nobody wants. 12 DUIs.
Buddy.
Son, you just got 12 pack nobody wants.
Well, he's going to have to sit for a while. He's going to have to be in jail for a while. 11
DUIs.
Because it's mandatory.
I don't know when his last one was. It didn't say it in the story.
Well, I'll look them up. Here.
11 DUIs.
My favorite website, CCAP.
It seems impossible to see the light of day after 11 DUIs.
Let's see.
I don't think I'm being unreasonable. What do you... Imagine. Remember the scene in Raising Arizona when he's up in front of the parole board? It's like, now, you ain't gonna go back out there.
His last one was 2008.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh man, he was on a roll.
He's doing pretty good.
Okay, so 2008. So he had 10. So 2008, in his 20s and 30s, that guy was a menace in his 20s and 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Or his 30s and 40s, I guess. But yeah, Raising Arizona. Now, I've seen a lot of day. I am a changed man. I am in love. And if that's what you're talking about, then you're looking at me because I've changed.
Okay, so it looks like, according to Texture, he'll lose his license for life, and he has minimum of 5 years in prison.
5 years in jail after 2008. That
and you
seems...
spent 17 years not getting a DUI.
Yeah. I don't know what changed. What changed? I mean, that's almost... I mean, you're almost in the prison for life conversation, aren't you, after 11 DUIs? You think after... Where in your head do you put somebody in jail for life after how many DUIs? Just throw me a number. I'm not sure 11's the number. Maybe 8. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, because we don't even put them in jail for life when they kill somebody because they're drunk.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
We're not even doing that.
Yeah, that's true. It's for a very short period of time.
Right. It's like 6 to 8 years.
Yeah.
Because it's involuntary.
That's probably about right.
Manslaughter.
It's just weird. Even if you're a raging alcoholic, you can't get a ride home. It is weird. I bother so many people for ride homes. It's not even funny.
It's just
and
not...
I don't even apologize, and they're happy to come and get me.
Right. Most people will be.
So.
And if they aren't, then you need to find new people to hang out with.
I mean, I don't know. DUI on our job isn't a good look. Heard him drinking all morning, man. Danger tried to jump the U-Haul building over on Watts Road.
You know?
He was airborne for a minute. I guess he was going to Popeye's Chicken. He had no pants on.
That adds up.
One of those things. I don't know. I'm sensing a pattern. You clearly don't need a license. I get it to drive, but I assume through time served 08, he had his license back and was probably back.
He had his license.
He was back in good standing. 11 DUIs. What happened? He's been doing it for so long. Pretty soon we'll be going for the Sweet 13, the Unlucky 14, the Freaky 15. Oh, my God. I don't know. I don't know what the logical solution is. I mean, I guess you'd have to put half the country in jail. I don't know.
Well, you're responsible for your own decisions, right? Like, let's not lose track of that still. Like, life is a series of decisions. And is it possible that this guy has a problem with alcohol? Sure seems that way. You know, I mean, he did manage 17 years without a DUI or whatever the hell it was.
I didn't even know you could get pulled over for not unbeaming your high beams.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I thought it was just, one of those things you forget to do and you're driving. All of a sudden woo!
Well, and especially at that time of the day.
1:30 of the morning.
Right.
Yeah, right.
You're in peak drunk driving time.
Right.
So they're gonna be looking.
I'm just saying that doesn't seem like the first telltale sign that somebody's just blitzed behind the wheel.
It's not, but it's
but I get it.
They initiate those traffic stops to see what's going on.
Right.
And a Middleton cop, he's probably bored. He's like, what's going on?
11.
Yeah, and it's going to keep happening. We're not.
Well, at some point he's gonna die in jail here. You think he'd get the sign,
Right. How does he have any money for drinking? That's such a good point.
What do you say he is? 60 what? 3?
He's an older guy, yeah.
Oh my God.
How does he have any money for drinking? My one DUI cost me $8 to $10K. Right. Well, and that's the thing, is that you kind of want the one to sting so that people don't.
Right.
It's a scare and it's a shock, so then people don't do it again.
Right.
Right. That's kind of how you want it to happen. So clearly, the punishments have not hurt this dude enough that he's racked up to 11. And yeah, Jim brought up a good point that he's had 17 years without getting caught, not necessarily 17 years without driving drunk.
Well, a big, how to help yourself. Stop driving at 1:30 in the morning. There's hardly anybody on the road anymore at 1:30 in the morning, so you stick out like a sore thumb.
Right.
If you do something, I said do wrong or that sticks out. And there's probably is a boredom factor. And I'd like to have things wrapped up about 11 o'clock if I'm out bar hopping. Shut her down early.
Yeah.
Get my thing done, whatever. Do your thing, blow some steam off. Beat Lance at Golden Tee again.
Mm-hmm.
And then just glide on home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 1:30 in the morning. Yes. No, dude, I
don't do 1:30 much anymore.
I can't because usually 2 hours later I'm usually awake. I'm waking up. Like that's
in a cold sweat.
My body's like, what are you doing, dude?
Did we play Mr. Skin? What?
Dude, right?
No, I know. I have not done what I was trying to think of probably casino. Probably had a room up in Baraboo. No, if I do 1:30 in the morning anymore, I'm usually at somebody's house, or I'm home, or I'm at a casino with a hotel, or I'm somewhere off on the Harley.
Last time I did 1:30, it was a wedding.
There you go.
It was,
weddings don't even go to 1:30 anymore.
Right. And we were over at Boulevard. We had a hotel right there.
Yeah.
We were Ubered, and it was that was it. It was there was Jägermeister and Goldschlager.
Things
and
are
it was crazy.
Things even in the Dells are shut down by 1:30.
Yeah.
We stayed at a hotel last weekend behind Del Bar. Del Bar was dark at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Well, and it's also, the younger kids, they aren't drinking like that.
Right.
They aren't partying. They aren't doing the freaking power hours and, getting wild and hammered. Well, some of them are. I shouldn't do that. But it's just not the way it was before. It's just changed. So, yeah, I think that's part of the reason why it's closed down so early. And then also, when do bad things happen? After midnight, right? That's when you get the riffraff coming in, starting to cause trouble and sell drugs and do whatever else. So
I knew it. I knew when Rusty's shut down and became a hamburger joint, it was the beginning of the end. I knew it. I told Greg. I was sitting there with J.D. Barber and Greg Barrett, the bar at Rusty's. I'm like, boys, this is all coming to an end sooner than you think. J.D. Barber's like, well, I can't even do my J.D. Barber anymore. Well, Johnny, 25-cent tabs. I'm buying. I can't even do my J.D. Barber. Used to be my mentor when I did nights. Yeah. Good old day.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
Did you know that the hottest chili pepper in the world is so hot it could kill you?
Or you can listen to this one.
Bears can smell your menstruation.
I can smell your menstruation.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Taco Tuesdays will be changed to Pizza Thursdays. Hey!
I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and anchovy. I like pizza with salami, eggs and cheese and oregano. I like pizza with tomato. I like pizza. We like pizza. We like pizza in the morning. We like pizza every day. We like pizza in the evening. We like pizza anyway. I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and anchovy. I like pizza with salami, eggs and cheese and oregano.
I've never seen you eat a slice. To you it's just a trend. Pizza is my life. Pizza is my life. Ten crusty dish, double pepperoni, and the stuffed crust, no anchovies, pizza rolls, bagel bites, cheese and crust is what I like, but in any other week. I don't care, I'm not very picky, warm and delicious, spicy, stinky, cut it into 8 squares or triangles, all I really want is pizza to me.
Happy Pizza Thursday, everybody. Casey's. I don't know if you've ever had pizza from Casey's before.
It's gooey and delicious.
It is. They're celebrating 40 years of pizza. They have discounts on slices and whole pizzas as well.
I would call that a sleeper pizza. I would not.
Yeah, dude.
Do not besmirch or poo-poo the Casey's pizza, my friend.
No, dude.
It is good.
We've DoorDashed some Casey's pizza before.
Good.
Use the promo code BIRTHDAY, and you can get 40% off a whole pizza.
Well, I think
or a slice.
I think those are not made somewhere off-site. I think those are made from scratch. I think they got a regular pizza maker back in there.
Well, dude, I ain't gonna sit here and argue with you because you were right about Perkins. So.
Oh yeah.
That's right, dude.
Oh yeah.
All right, Illuminati's Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Chicken Deep Dish and Thin Crust Pizza is a thing, dude. Illuminati's and Frank's Red Hot have collabed to make the Buffalo Chicken Pizza. Available in both deep dish and thin crust. So a Buffalo Chicken Pizza. How do you feel about that?
I had my first Illuminati's. Your friend brought it in.
Mm-hmm.
It's the deep dish. And I will tell you, I was in pizza heaven. I died and went to pizza heaven.
Yeah, dude, it's that crust, bro.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I can't believe it's my first one.
It says here, Illuminati's secret family recipe known as for its flaky, buttery crust.
Yeah. I wonder if we can make a pizza out of that. What are those rolls at Texas Roadhouse made out of that sweet butter? What are those the rolls? Have you had them?
I've never been. I don't think I've ever been to Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, really?
I don't know that I have.
Interesting.
Or maybe I've been there once, but I do not remember rolls.
I don't know if you'd be able to keep those together. And
I feel like I had chicken.
I think you can buy the mini roll version of the Texas Roadhouse rolls. They're fantastic. Yeah, they make them from scratch. Super good. Secret ancient family recipe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
What was that commercial from?
That was...
Chop suey.
Well, Happy Wok had the secret is in our sauce, in our smile. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But no, somebody...
Oh, my God, dude.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not going to lie. That tasted like blueberry. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. Which is even better the second time. No, what was I saying? The thing, the line. It used to be on TV commercials when I was a kid. Somebody help me. Ancient. Was it a cleaning product? Oh, my God. I'm having a...
Oh, no, dude.
Ancient Chinese secret. Was it like a detergent or... I'll just keep talking until somebody tells me to shut up. No, it was like a starch or... Wow. Oh, this is going to drive me insane.
Somebody help him out, please.
It was back when I was a kid in the 80s, or ancient Chinese secret. And they actually used that in a commercial. I don't know if that would be considered a little inappropriate these days, but that used to be a thing. Let me see if I can find out. Hello? Help me.
It was Calgon.
Oh, Calgon! Wait, what did they say? Was that Calgon?
Calgon, take me away.
Yeah, but that's
I remember the Take Me Away.
Yeah. Boy, it's close to Calgon, though. It's like a...
Oh, ancient Chinese secret. That was part of the commercial. It was a Chinese lady talking about... Oh, I don't remember the rest of it.
Yeah, see? He's spacing, too. Got to be a name. There's got to be a product. Anyways, all right, thanks.
Hold on. I got it.
Give me a hint.
Hold on. I got a commercial.
Are you
here.
playing it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to play. This is great.
We'll see what happens.
Give me a hint. I'll try to guess it.
How do you get shirts so clean, Mr. Lee?
Ancient Chinese secret.
Yes!
My husband, some hotshot. Here's his ancient Chinese secret, Calgon.
Oh,
Calgon's two water softeners
Nailed it.
soften wash water so detergents clean better. In hardest water, Calgon helps detergents get laundry up to 30% cleaner. We need more Calgon. Ancient Chinese secret, huh?
Calgon helps detergents get laundry up to 30% cleaner.
I'm going to bring that back. Hey, what flavors are those Gardettos? Ancient Chinese secret.
I think it's a bad time to bring that back, dude.
It's probably probably misplaced.
And
we'll just leave
it
that.
helps that it was a Chinese guy doing the delivery, I think.
Hey, dude, it's a Chinese secret, you know what I'm saying? I have a fever for clean clothes, and the only prescription is ancient Chinese secret. Now, that doesn't work either. I can't even walk in my way out of this. All right. We'll leave that in 1976. How's that sound? We're going to leave that back then.
Yeah.
Get away with that stuff.
Wow.
I don't know why I knew a detergent or a laundry product or a cleaning product. That's so weird. Isn't it amazing how advertising does? Here we are.
Right.
And that's something.
It just sticks with you. Yeah, some of them just stick with you.
If it's done well, you need that slogan, man. Wow. All right, but no,
I had no idea.
Texas Roadhouse, those mini rolls. I think you can buy those. Boy, those are good. I can't believe you've never had one.
Yeah.
It's like that sweet butter they use.
So we've been trying to get to Texas Roadhouse because if I've been there, I have no recollection of my experience there. Like, it's fuzzy. Like, I feel like I ordered chicken with something.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, okay, well, everyone talks about Texas Roadhouse. I need to experience this. And every time we went to go, it's been either closed or such a long wait that we don't have time. And we end up going somewhere
We'll run
else.
over here for lunch. We got the new one here on Watts Road, which I haven't been into yet. We go to the east side. We'll go over there and have a burger.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good eating on a budget. That's good ribeye on a budget.
Yeah.
You get a ribeye meal over there for $29.
That's pretty cool.
That's really cool, dude. And it's packed full of flavor. They do it well. You can even handpick that sucker. But yeah, that roll, you gotta watch it, or you'll eat too many rolls and you'll be dead before your steak shows up. Because it's got like a cinnamon.
Oh yeah, it's the cinnamon butter.
Cinnamon butter, which is
yeah.
man, you just blend that up with some ice cream. Unbelievable. We should make a Texas Roadhouse cinnamon glaze whiskey.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. All right. Think about that one.
I'm thinking, and it sounds
fantastic. Right now, I'm thinking about
fantastic.
whiskey, ribeyes, and Calgon. This is a weird morning.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Today is a very special day for many people. Mostly people that like things wrapped up in a tidy little package. It's National Burrito Day.
I love burritos. I love Doritos. I love my Cheetos. I love burritos.
It's pretty cool. There's a bunch of deals going on for National Burrito Day. So,
Really?
oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, on that
The Mexican dish is popular all over the world, but has only been offered at American restaurants since the 1930s. I don't even want to think about a time when burritos didn't exist. It's terrible. Let's see. I have a burrito timeline. Burritos are mentioned in the Dictionary of Mexicanisms in 1895. Became popular in Guerrero, Mexico. 1930s, added to restaurant menus in California. 1934, recipes for the home cook are introduced in Erna Ferguson's Mexican cookbook. I would like to see that 1934 cookbook. 1975 is the rise of breakfast burritos introduced in Santa Fe by Tia Sofia's.
Brilliant.
Yeah, are you a fan of the breakfast burrito?
Yeah, I am. I'm open to it. I'm indifferent. Let's have 6 of them.
Well, you're open to it or you're indifferent?
Open.
Okay.
Whew.
Well,
it's a close one.
You got excited about breakfast burritos,
Yeah.
and then you're like, I don't really care.
Yeah.
So I was like just confused about your
I
conflicting messaging.
confused myself.
Okay.
I mean, is there who's had a better burrito after a big night of drinking than La Bamba?
Oh yeah.
Burritos big as your head.
Mm-hmm.
God, they're big as at least your calf, at least.
Yeah,
I don't know about your head.
I like the La Bamba burritos.
I think the one out here is still open on Watts, isn't it?
I believe it is.
Didn't they close the one downtown? I don't know.
You're asking questions.
I haven't been on La
can't answer.
Bamba in years. I got to get my ass back over there. Sorry, La Bamba.
Let me see.
La Bamba. Yeah, they're all over the place.
It looks like we just have the Gammon Road location.
No.
Okay.
How many La Bambas are in the country?
I just see the Madison location.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I thought they were syndicated or whatever they call it.
They were in chain. Let me see.
Here, Champaign, Normal, Illinois.
Springfield.
Why didn't we just
Chicago.
have a story about Normal, Illinois? Didn't we just have a story, or was that where?
They're Hooters there.
Oh, that's right. All right, I think it might have been Springfield, Chicago, Madison, Lafayette, Indianapolis, Louisville. Oh, that's good, big old burrito. Oh yeah, nice.
I do like the Q-Dobes.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about chains. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don, what's the name of that?
Don
place?
Q-In?
No. Don McGay over there in Cottage Grove, the Mexican restaurant by the Princeton Club. I like the Don McGay burrito. It's fantastic.
Never had it.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Burrito, National Burrito Day. It's also World Party Day, so you can party with a burrito.
Not a problem.
Dude, I know.
Give me that cantina chicken.
What's up? National Find a Rainbow Day.
I had a grilled cheese. What did I have at Taco Bell? It was. I think they over fried it. Is it the drip cheese on top of the burrito?
Oh, the grilled stuffed burrito.
Yeah, the grilled stuff. I think it was overcooked, but still great. Good flavor.
Yeah, dude.
I like that rice.
It's got everything in there.
Yeah, everything you need.
Jesus Christ, it's a big burrito, man.
I don't know what I do without Taco Bell. I'd be lost. I don't know what to do.
It's been a long time since I've been to Taco Bell, too.
Can you smash up a cheesy enchilada and a burrito and double beef with a triple cheese and a cantina for me to go? Cheese! I love you guys.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D. Nowhere but JJO.